it is that time. What's going on, guys? It's me, Westtown HD. Today, guys, we're just making a small little video of sorts to let you know what games I plan to pick up in the coming months. Normally, these videos are made at the start of the year, but better late than never. Before we get into this, guys, definitely drop a like and leave a comment on the video letting me know what your pickups are. Kicking off our list on July 17th, we have Sonic Mania Plus. Your boy picked this game up day one last year on Switch and loved it so much. This game becoming physical with the whole special art, the whole steelbook, the whole everything. I pre-ordered that as soon as I possibly could. I have it digitally on Switch, but I'm getting it physically now, just to say I have it. I wonder if the save data will carry over. If not, I will gladly play through all of it again. Sonic Mania was one of my favorite games of last year and was such a well done Sonic game. Really hoping for more from the team. And hoping this DLC can definitely match and stack up to the greatness that the original game was. Another item on the list today being a new Gundam Breaker PC edition. See, I want to get this game at day one, but the PS4 version just launched not even a week ago. And I've heard nothing but sour things about it. All my friends have been saying that it's a really bad game. The PS4 version can't even cap over 30. It's not even Pro enhanced. Even the PS4 Pro has issues with it. So I may have to skimp out on it solely for like the fact that it's just not a very good game in general. It's a new team, I'm understanding, that's behind this game. But it may be worth my while to borrow it from the internet, if you know what I'm saying. Now, if you guys have been with the channel for a while, you know that I lost a bet with my friend GShadow007, and thus I have to play Dark Souls Remastered. So, I'm picking it up on the Switch, of course. Switch version got delayed, as we all know, unfortunate. But I'm actually kind of looking forward to it. I've never played a Dark Souls game, and this game genuinely has my attention. I'm hoping the Switch version is ported over in a good way and it's not one of those horrific ports, because certain companies and developers really have no idea what they're doing when it comes to porting to the Switch. Capcom's been getting pretty good at it recently, but other developers are having a little bit of an issue. Whenever this game does come out, though, will definitely be picked up day one. Coming out on August 28th, we have Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch. Let me tell you guys how I loved Monster Hunter World. I absolutely did. But the systems they added and the way the game felt, it lacked the classic feel that Monster Hunter had. Don't get me wrong, I still really enjoyed the game, and it was really stunning, beautiful, the way the monsters interacted, all the environments were super crisp and clean, but it just wasn't the same as, say, Monster Hunter Generations on 3DS. Monster Hunter Generations 3DS was the time when I finally started branching out on the internet, when I ran into all my friends that I know now, Bao, New Type, Raheem, like all my guys. We all started playing Monster Hunter Generations together, and those were some of the fondest and most fun times I'd ever had with games growing up. Just the nostalgia alone, on top of the game being an upscaled version of Monster Hunter Generations, running at 60 frames and native 1080p, with new Hunter arts, weapons, and costumes on top of all the content from the previous generation's iteration, was enough to make me say, yes, please. Alright, this game caught me off guard. A friend of mine had showed this to me when I got my Switch, and he was like, hey, this game's coming to Switch, looks pretty cool, you should check it out, I plan on getting it. I was like, alright, cool, let me look at it. I looked at a trailer, and the first thing that came to mind was, this is a spiritual successor to Advance Wars. The last Advance Wars game came out about, has it been 10 years? It's been nearly 10 years since we had an Advance Wars game. That itch is still there. Intelligent Systems gives us the whole runaround being like, well, we're used to making Fire Emblem right now, and we're kind of scared that, like, we don't know how to link the character to the unit, but if you play Advance Wars, you know, the point of Advance Wars, you build a bunch of units, you send them off to their graves. I mean, they're expendable. That being said, though, Advance Wars did have, like, likable characters that you could attach yourself to, like some of the generals. I'm not going to name them off right now, because, to be honest, I kind of forgot some of their names. I remember Andy, there was that one chick with the gun, I think her name was Nami. It's been a minute, guys. It's been a very long time, but back to Wargroove. This game comes with the level editor, comes with the campaign mode, comes with literally everything out the box that you need to have a great time. It's basically medieval Advance Wars. You build your units, you can capture things, you have boats. I'm not sure if there's aircrafts or any sort in this game yet, because we still don't know very much about it. But still, game looks super polished nonetheless. E3 overall this year was pretty good. One of the things in particular that caught my eye, though, was the DLC for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Torna, the Golden Country. This DLC looks so cool. The idea that it's a prequel to Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and sets up the events for the game is such a good idea. It features already likable characters that you've grown to love throughout Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and throws a bit of a twist on the game now. New blades, new party members, and overall it just looks like a grand old time. My only complaint with this game though is that they're selling it physically and separately at full price, which is kinda weird. I mean, I guess if you get both the game plus the DLC, it's only like 90 bucks American, 110 Canadian. So it's almost arguably the better deal. You get 2 for 1, but I guess they're marketing it as a standalone game, which could be a good thing or a bad thing. Bad thing being it's just a standard DLC. It'll last you maybe like a week or so, and you'll be done with it, and boom, it's a full price game. Upside is that this game could be as long, if not longer, than the original Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'm hoping for the latter, but I see the former being the case. Nonetheless, I'll be purchasing my Season Pass basically next week so I can get my hands on this as soon as it launches. I cannot remember the last time we had a half-decent Mario Party game. Coming out on October 5th, we have Super Mario Party. Let me tell you how I saw this game, and I was like, please be a good Mario Party game, please be a good Mario Party game, please be a good Mario Party game. From what we've seen, it looks like the classic Mario Party, like Mario Party 1 to 5. Those were like the last good games, in my humble opinion. They removed the cart, no one is huddled together, it's not a team building exercise. You get to go throughout, collect stars, and ruin all those friendships just like you did all those years ago. On top of that, they're also bringing mini games together in a unique way with the Switch. They showed it off on the treehouse, and it looked actually really intriguing. I don't know if this game will be day 1 or not, but it's definitely going to be on my radar. I see myself picking it up closer to the holiday season while my family is around. It's definitely one of those games you play in groups. Coming out on November 16th, we have Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. I'll be picking up the latter, as I like Eevee more than Pikachu. Not gonna lie, Pikachu's aight, but Eevee just has more options. But then again, when you look at the game, apparently you're not allowed to evolve Eevee or Pikachu or something like that. So I won't be able to have as much diversity as I would have wanted, but nonetheless, I'm interested to see where the game goes. The way I see it is Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu is basically going to be a faithful remake to Pokemon Yellow, where they're not really going to change too much. But Pokemon Let's Go Eevee is where they have all that growing room to kind of see where the game can take you, what the differences are, what Eevee can do. And there's also that rumored Eevee evolution, that normal evolution for Eevee coming out in this game, but that still remains to be seen. Before I hype up this game at all, let me tell you how this game is scaring me. Not gonna lie, the fact that you can't go into the first gym without a grass or water type is very detrimental. I think this game could really benefit from a difficulty slider, like easy mode, normal mode, hard mode, as many RPGs do, but of course that's not the Game Freak thing to do. At least since Black and White. Black and White had the challenge mode, and that was interesting. But they strayed away from it, so I don't know what Game Freak's thinking. I'm hoping that this game is not a walk in the park, because I really like the challenge that Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon had. That Ultra Necrozma fight, no spoilers, kicked my ass more times than not. And I'm really hoping that there's some kind of difficulty scaling to this game, because Lord knows it needs it. Oh my goodness, I've never been more hyped for a racing game till now. This game looks phenomenal. They brought back Crush 40, they refined the engine, it's in 1080p 60. Oh, it looks so good. Only Sonic characters, only Sonic stages. Oh, imagine a Metal Harbor stage. Imagine a Green Forest stage. Oh, I cannot wait for this game to come out. I'm not gonna lie. I've never been so excited for a racing game. Team Sonic Racing looks like just genuine fun all around. As I am a big Sonic fan, you guys probably saw this coming. But nonetheless, I'm super excited. This will definitely be day 1, as it's not even full price too. Sega's been discounting their games like a lot recently. Sonic Mania is only like 20 bucks, and this game's only supposed to be around 35, I want to say. So even then, it's really not too big of a bullet to bite. Normally, I'd wait on super big price drops for racing games and stuff, but whereas this game is not full price, I think diving in at marketing price right now would be foolish not to. I don't know a single person who is not excited for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This game is gonna be game of the year. Oh my gosh, it looks so polished, it looks so much fun. I am super excited for this game. Cannot wait to pick back up all my mains. Young Link, we got Pichu in there, my man Snake. If y'all saw my reaction, you know how I feel about Snake. Bayonetta's still broken, I don't see the issue. Ridley, oh my gosh, Ridley, they finally made the impossible possible. This game looks super fun. They brought back literally everything. It's basically the ultimate experience. That's kind of why they titled it Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I mean, people are still gonna try and argue it's a port, but then I just look at them and say, you're either an idiot or it's a port of every single game up to this point. Because that's basically what it is. I'm hoping that they'll port over all the game modes, that will have like adventure mode, classic mode, and subspace emissary. Kind of like just pack as much content into this game as you physically can, Sakurai. But at the same time, I don't want Sakurai to kill himself and burn himself out, because that's a no-no. Finishing out our list isn't a game coming out this year, but a game coming out in the foreseeable future of spring 2019. I am referring to Fire Emblem Three Houses. Let me tell you how I started playing Fire Emblem Echoes again recently. I put 24 hours into it, put it down for around 6 months, got completely lost when I came back to it because I was at a super hard stage. And let me tell you how that hurdle was super hard to overcome. But nonetheless, I've been really enjoying Shadows of Valentia. Really good game, super polished. Been playing on classic mode for the first time. Normally I play my Fire Emblem games on casual because I'm a filthy casual. When it comes to permadeath, it scares me. I'm going to be frank with you. But I've been doing good so far. I haven't lost anyone. And we're on Act 5, so this game should be to its end at some point, but I need more. Fire Emblem Three Houses looks so good. I'm hoping that there'll be like a romance system because the waifu aspect was always great in Awakening. Very kind of, I'm not gonna say tacked on, but it felt kind of unnecessary in Fates. I feel like Awakening was that perfect threshold where like the child system worked, it made sense. But I don't expect them to add a whole child system into this game because the child system in Fates was really not meant to be there. This game is without a doubt day one. If there's a super special edition with a steelbook, maybe like some kind of art book and some of the soundtrack, you know your boy will be there at opening day one. And that's it for my pickups of the coming months. Let me know what you guys plan on picking up. I'm super excited for all these games coming in the near future. Hit that subscribe button and I will see you guys in the next video. Deuces.